Get in the zone. Clear the mind. Let it flow. Distractions fading into the back. Get in my mind. Right on the track. The goal is clear, the vision is true. Knowing exactly what I gotta do. Step by step, brick by brick. Finding the rhythm, finding the trick. Find your focus and let it flow. Watch the garden of your mind grow. Locked in, zoning out the noise. Moving with a steady poise. Oh, focus and flow. Focus and flow. Focus, flow. Yeah, yeah. Time disappears when you're in the groove. Nothing left to prove, just move. The work becomes a meditate state, creating your own destiny, your fate. Sharp as a laser, calm as a lake, giving whatever it's gonna take. When the world gets loud, rise above the cloud. Stay centered, stay strong. This is where you belong. Focus and let it flow. Watch the garden of your mind grow. Locked in, zoning out the noise. Moving with a steady poise. Oh, focus and flow. Focus and flow. Focus, flow. Keep flowing, keep going. One step, then another. Keep flowing, keep going. One step, then another.
Candlelight dancing on your skin. Soft music playing, let it begin. This moment feels like poetry. You and I in perfect harmony. Every touch like a whisper, drawing me in closer. Time stands still when you're near. Everything becomes so clear. These velvet moments wrapped in your embrace, sweet and golden, nothing can replace it. The way you move me, the way you soothe me in these velvet moments. Love unfolds, yeah. Your laughter echoes through the room, like flowers finding space to bloom. Oh, the world outside can wait tonight. Here with you feels so right, yeah. Every glance tells a story of this tender glory. Hearts aligned in the glow. This is all I need to know. These velvet moments wrapped in your embrace, sweet and golden, nothing can replace. Oh, the way you move me, the way you soothe me in these velvet moments. Love Turn the page, yeah. Chapter 1, yeah. Every day is a paper, white and clean, waiting for a story that's never been seen. Ink is your action, the pen is your will, sitting here quietly, perfectly still, thinking about the chapters written in the past, making sure the good memory lasts. Pages of life, turning one by one, under the moon and under the sun. Write it with love, write it with care. Put your soul in it, strip it bare. Your story. Some pages are heavy, some are light, some are full of color, some are black and white. But every single word has a place to be in the library of your history. The strings swell up like an epitaph, even when you stumble, even when you fail. Yeah. Edit the hurt, erase it, highlight the worth, embrace it. You are the author, don't forget, the best chapter hasn't happened yet. Turning one by one, the web under the sun. Write it with love, write it with care. Put your soul in it, strip it bare. Keep writing, the end is far away. Yeah. Your book, your book. Oh. Chapter 1. Let's write it down. Sitting at the desk again, focus flowing through the pen. Study hard but keep it chill, climbing up this mental hill. The groove is minimal and light, guiding me through the night. Pages of life turning slow, watching all the wisdom grow. Play the chords smooth and sweet, making the journey complete. Every word acts as a seed, planning what I'm gonna need. Guitar warms the atmosphere, making the vision crystal clear. Vibrato on the final phrase, lost in this studious maze. Oh yeah. Knowledge is a gentle power, blooming like a soul flower. Take your time, don't rush the art, keep it close to your heart. Turn the page, write your story. Pages of life. painting pictures in the fading light, between the day and the approaching night. Colors blending, edges soft, spirit feeling lifted aloft. In this space between the real, everything I touch I feel. Purple horizon calls my name. Nothing here is quite the same. Imagination running wild and free. This is where I want to be. Purple horizon, my escape, where I can reshape. Lavender and violet mixing in the clouds, breaking free from all the crowds. In this realm I can create my own personal head state. Boundaries dissolving into air. Boundaries dissolving into air, floating without any care. This artistic state of mind is where my peace I find. Purple horizon calls my name. Nothing here is quite the same. Imagination running wild and free. This is where I want to be. Purple horizon, my escape, where I can reshape. Let me linger in this view, where everything feels new. Before reality returns, my creative spirit burns. Purple horizon calls my name. Nothing here is quite the same. Imagination running wild and free. This is where I want to be. Purple horizon, my escape, where I can reshape. When the purple fades to black, I know I can always come back. Distant city days. Hello. The lights are on, but we are calm. Looking out at the skyline, sipping on some peace of mind. The traffic is a distant hum, waiting for the moon to come. Electric piano sets the mood. Nothing here is harsh or rude. Urban glow, soft and low, watching the city energy flow. But in here we take our time, commit to the rhythm and rhyme. Concrete jungle turns to soft, clouds are floating up aloft. Stereo snaps then fades away, end of another busy day. My vocals carry all the weight of a soul that's feeling great. Hey, hey. Lights flicker like fireflies, reflected in your tired eyes. Ooh, rest them now, let music heal. This is how it's supposed to feel. Oh, rhythm and glow. older now, and I can finally see all the lessons life has given me. Scars have turned to wisdom on my skin. This is where my truth begins. Hindsight's 20/20, they say. Wish I knew then what I know today. But every stumble made me wise, opened up my tired eyes. Take this sage advice from me. Let your spirit wild and free. Don't waste time on things that don't matter. Climb your own unique ladder. Sage advice born from the years, through the laughter and the tears. Listen to your heart before your mind. Leave the bitter past behind. Forgive yourself for not knowing more. Open up tomorrow's door. Life's too precious to waste away. Make the most of every day. Love harder than you thought you could. Find the beauty and the good. Take this sage advice from me. Sage advice from me. Let your spirit take this sage advice from me. Oh, let your spirit wild and free. Oh, don't waste time on things that don't matter. Climb your own unique ladder. Say goodbye to it's over. Sun is out. The clouds have finally broke apart. New hope in my heart. Puddles reflecting the blue. A perspective that isn't new. The air is fresh, the air is clean. Best sight I've ever seen. After the storm, the calm arrives, saving our busy lives. Peaceful feeling washed anew. Skies of perfect hue. Trees are dripping green and lush. World is in a quiet hush. Guitar riffs like sun rays, brightening my days. We made it through the wind and rain, stronger for the pain. Clarity comes when chaos ends, making us better friends. Ourselves and with the earth, a moment of
deep and the hill is high. You feel like you just wanna cry, but there's a strength inside your bones, a power that the spirit owns. Step by step, inch by inch, don't you dare, don't you flinch. Keep pushing on, the top is near. Pushing past the doubt and fear. Believe in yourself, believe in the dream. Everything is closer than it may seem. Rise up. The guitar riffs give you energy to be the best that you can be. Sweat on the brow, fire in the eyes, aiming for the highest prize. Not the money, but the self-respect, the only call that has this effect. Struggle makes you strong, yes it does. Where you belong, where you was. Turn the pain into power. This is your finest hour. Keep pushing on, the top is near. Pushing past the doubt and fear. Believe in yourself, believe in the dream. Everything is closer than it may seem. Almost there. Don't give up. Yeah. Victory. Keep it easy. Calendar is blank today. Through the schedule far away. Just the couch and a melody. Floating in this harmony. Soft snare hitting on the beat. Making this revolutions complete. Easy Sunday, nothing to do, just vibrating with the view. No myth-based spirits calming down. Best feeling in this town. Read a book, turn a page, stepping off the busy stage. Guitar riffs on the room, chasing away any gloom. My voice is steady, my heart is light. Everything feels so right. Let the world spin outside. I'm just enjoying the ride. In this bubble of peace, where the stress is easy Sunday. Just breathe, keep it smooth. No rush tonight. Let's take our time, the scenic route. Work is done, sunny, dipping low. Got that golden hour, twilight glow. Could take the highway, be there in 10, but I wanna feel this breeze again. Turn down the street with the old oak trees, feeling the evening set me at ease. Taking the long way home tonight, everything looking soft and bright. Just me and the music and the road, letting go of the heavy load on a long way home. Passing the park where the children play, thinking about the events of the day. Decompressing with every turn of the wheel. This kind of freedom is something you feel. No red lights can ruin my mood, just filled with this gratitude. Taking the long way home tonight, long way home. Everything looking soft and bright. Just me and the music and the road, letting go of the heavy load on the long way home. Almost there, but not yet. Enjoy the ride, yeah, yeah. Yeah, just letting the mind breathe, soft lights, slow time. The world is sleeping, the streets are quiet now. I'm finding peace in the silence somehow. A cup of coffee, steam rising in the air, letting go of every worry, every care. The electric piano hums a gentle tune under the light of the silver moon. It's that midnight clarity washing over me, just the rhythm and the soul setting me free. Focus on the moment, let the spirit rise, chasing dreams beneath the velvet sky. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. Pages turning, thoughts aligning deep. Promises to myself that I intend to keep. The bassline walking, steady and so smooth. Finding my center, finding my groove. No rush to get there, just enjoying the ride with this warm feeling deep inside. Everything slows down, feet on the ground, heart beating steady, ready for what's to come. Marching to the beat of a soulful drum. The midnight clarity, washing over me. Just the rhythm and the soul setting me free. Focus on the moon, let the spirit rise. Just the clock on the wall and my thoughts. Midnight vibe, let it flow. The city sleeps, but my mind is wide awake, watching the shadows that the streetlights make. A cup of tea, steam rising in the air. No heavy burdens, got no worries to bear. Just the rhythm of the silence in the room, chasing away all the clouds and the gloom. It's a midnight serenity, just you and me, floating on a wave of tranquility, smooth sailing through the ocean of the night. Everything is gonna be alright. Yeah, everything is alright. Yeah. Turn the page of a book I love to read. Yeah. Planning the future, yeah. Planting the seed. Yeah. The bassline hums underneath the floor. Don't need to step outside the door. Found my peace in this quiet space, moving at my own steady pace. It's a midnight serenity, just you and me, floating on a wave of tranquility, smooth sailing through the ocean of the night. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just breathe in, breathe out. Serenity. Yeah. Far away, raindrops tapping rhythm, setting the mood today. Wrapped up in a blanket with you near, on this rainy day, everything's so clear. Gray skies outside, but I'm feeling warm, safe from any storm. When you're here beside me, life's the way it should be. Rainy day soul, wash and clean all the hurt I've ever seen. Your love's the sunshine breaking through every cloud when I'm with you. Rainy day soul, peaceful mind, left my troubles far behind. Fogged up from the steam of our tea. Your smile's the only forecast that I need. Vinyl record spinning old school tunes. This gray afternoon feels like a honeymoon. Lightning flashing, but I'm not afraid. Got this shelter that we made. In your eyes I find my calm. You're my healing now. Slow, wash and clean all the hurt I've ever seen. Your love's the sunshine breaking through every cloud when I'm with you. Rainy day soul, peaceful mind, left my troubles far behind.
that center. Yeah. Noise on the street, people rushing by, but I'm looking up at the open sky. Chaos around, but I'm standing still, climbing my own internal hill, searching for the quiet inside of the storm, a place where the spirit is safe and warm. I'm finding my inner peace, yeah. A sweet release, yeah. No matter how the wind may blow, I got this light inside a glow, my inner peace. Don't let the anger take the wheel. Focus on what is true and real. Forgive the past and let it go. Let the river of kindness flow. Silence the critics inside of your head. Remember the positive words that were said. It's not about having it all figured out. It's about trusting without a doubt that the calm is there if you look deep. A promise that your soul will keep. I'm finding my inner peace, yeah. A sweet release, yeah. No matter how the wind may blow, I got this light inside a glow, my inner peace. Ooh, peace within. Stay calm, stay true. Ooh, peace within. Ooh, peace within. Yeah. Turn the lights down low tonight. Hold you close and hold you tight. Moving to our own sweet beat. Body language incomplete. Yeah. No words needed, just your touch. This feeling means so much. Heart to heart and skin to skin. Let this moment pull us in. Slow dance with me, like we've got all the time. Your body speaks to me in rhythm and in rhyme. Slow dance with me, let the world fade away. Right here is where we're meant to be, swaying in this sweet ballet. Ooh. Your breath warm against my neck. Every move feels so perfect. Lost inside this tender groove. Nothing left for us to prove. Just surrender to the feeling. This connection so revealing. All the love we hold inside comes alive when we collide. Slow dance, like we've got all the time. Your body speaks to me in rhythm and in rhyme. Slow dance with me, let the world fade away. Right here is where we're meant to be, swaying in this sweet ballet. Round and round voices every lead.
It's deeper than words. It's a feeling.
I don't need to say a single word. The clearest voice that I ever heard is a silence when I look in your eyes. No need for masks, no need for lies. We vibrate on the very same plane. Shelter from the cold and the rain. It's a soul connection, running deep. A promise that we're gonna keep. More than physical, it's in the air. A love that is beyond compare. Soul connection. You finish the sentence before I start. You hold the key to the lock on my heart. Two rivers flowing into one stream. Living inside of this beautiful dream. Understanding without a sound. The solid earth on which I'm ground. People search a lifetime to find this meeting of the heart and mind. I'm grateful every single day that you came my way. It's a soul connection, running deep. A promise that we're gonna keep. More than physical, it's in the air. A love that is beyond compare. Soul connection. Connected forever. Spirit and mind. Yeah. Let it go. Just flow. Heavy shoulders, put them down. Take off the worry, take off the crown. You don't have to rule the world, let the flags be unfurled. Soft beat kicks, harder lines, reading between the stressful lines. Feeling weightless, feeling free, like a leaf upon a tree, drifting in the autumn breeze, putting my poor mind at ease. Gravity has lost its grip. I'm on a smooth and soulful trip. One guitar picks every note, best feeling I ever wrote. Minimal groove, maximum peace.
waiting for the sweet release. Oh, oh. Rise above the noise and static. Peace is automatic. When you let the music in, that's when the good times begin. Weightless, floating away, so high.
Flame is dancing, soft and slow, casting shadows, gentle glow. In this amber color light, everything feels just right. Turn off all the noise outside. In this moment we can hide from the chaos and the rush. In this peaceful golden hush, by candlelight we find our way through the darkness, night to day. Soft illumination shows all the love we've come to know. By candlelight, hearts align, your hand reaching out for mine. In the flickering we see what's meant to be. Wax is melting, time moves slow. Nowhere else I need to go. Just your face and amber hues. All I need is here with you. Simple beauty in the flame. Nothing's ever quite the same as these moments that we share. Breathing in the scented air. By candlelight we find our way through the darkness, night to day. Soft illumination shows all the love we've come to know. By candlelight, hearts align, your hand reaching out for mine. In the flickering we see what's meant to be. Ancient light that's warmed the earth, witness love and human worth. Now it lights this space for us, building bridges made of trust. By candlelight we find our way through the darkness, night to day. Soft illumination shows all the love we've come to know. By candlelight, hearts align, your hand reaching out for mine. In the flickering we see what's meant to be. Let it burn slowly, holding you close. gentle hazy gold. A brand new story waiting, ready to unfold. The world is still asleep, the city holds its breath. A quiet resurrection, a triumph over death. Of the worries of the night before, washed clean by morning dew. And in this perfect stillness, all I think about is you. A simple, easy feeling, peaceful and serene. The calmest, softest morning that I think I've ever seen. Oh, breathing in the quiet, letting all the static fade. A promise in the air of a future we have made. Every single color feels a little more alive. A perfect day to be here, a perfect day to thrive. Oh, this morning glow is washing over me, setting all my doubts and all my worries free. It's a brand new canvas, painted fresh and bright. Everything that once was wrong is finally feeling right. With a hope that's rising steady with the sun, a feeling that my best days have only just begun. In this morning glow, the coffee's brewing softly, a sweet and welcome sound, as gentle golden light is spreading all around. I'm thinking of the journey, the mountains we have climbed, the rhythm of your heartbeat so perfectly in time with the rhythm of my own soul. A song I understand. The future of our everything is right here in my hand. And I've never felt so certain, I've never felt so clear, that every single broken road was meant to lead me here. Oh, breathing in this moment, letting all the static fade. Thankful for the life we have, the memories we've made. Every single feeling is a little more alive. A perfect day to be here, a perfect day to thrive. Oh, this morning glow is washing over me, setting all my doubts and all my worries free. It's a brand new canvas, painted fresh and bright. Everything that once was wrong is finally feeling right. With a hope that's rising steady with the sun, a feeling that my best days have only just begun. In this morning glow, maybe every sunrise is a chance to start anew, to see the world in brighter shades, a more inspiring view. To let go of the way we carry and learn to travel light, and step out of the shadows and walk into the light. This morning glow, yeah, just let it flow. Watch it grow, a feeling that I know. Oh, this morning glow over me. Finally, finally free. Da, 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 da.
screen is glowing me in the darkened room, a digital beacon in the quiet gloom. Lines of code are scrolling past my eyes, a language of logic, of truths and lies. I'm building a world with a click and a key, a silent architect for only me to see. But in the silence I can feel a trace of your memory in this digital space. Your profile picture, a smiling static face, a moment captured from another time and place. And I'm talking to you through the wires and the hum, waiting for an answer that will never come. I'm just a ghost in this machine tonight, searching for connection in the pale blue light, sending out a signal to the empty, endless void, with all the little pieces of my heart you have destroyed. Yeah. It is a lonely conversation, a familiar modern ache for a digital reflection for my own damn sake. Just a ghost in this machine. I see you're online, the little light is green, the most heartbreaking color that I've ever seen. So close and yet so distant, a paradox of pain, a virtual connection that I can't sustain. I type a message, hey, how have you been? And then I delete it and I start again. A cycle of hope and a cycle of doubt, a fire within that I can't put out. Your status update, a happy smiling face, living out a life in some other time and place. And I'm talking to you through the static and the hum, numb to the person that I have become. Just a ghost in this machine tonight, searching for connection in the pale blue light, sending out a signal to the empty, endless void, with all the little pieces of my heart you have destroyed. It's a lonely conversation, a familiar modern ache for a digital reflection for my own damn sake. Just a ghost in this machine. Maybe I should log off, maybe I should disconnect and deal with the reality that I failed to protect. But it's easier to haunt these halls of binary code than to carry on my own this heavy, heavy load. Ghost in this machine, I whisper on the screen. Yeah, ghost in this machine, living in between what is real and what has been. A ghost in this machine. In this machine. Ooh, yeah. Hey. Ooh. I've read about the kind of love that feels just like a war, a constant battleground where you're always
always keeping score. I've seen the kind of passion that will burn you to the ground, a beautiful disaster of the lost and of the found. And for a long time I believed that was the only way, that love was meant to challenge you and test you every day. I thought it should be complicated, I thought it should be hard, a game of constant strategy, of playing your best card. But then you walked into my life like a gentle calming breeze, and you put my restless worry and anxious heart at ease. There was no hidden meaning, there were no confusing games, just the simple, honest beauty of the way you say my name. 'Cause this is easy love, it's as natural as the rain. It doesn't cause me worry, and it doesn't cause me pain. It's a Sunday morning feeling, it's a coffee in my hand, it's a language that my soul was always meant to understand. It doesn't have to shout to prove that it is strong and true. This simple, sweet and soulful, easy love I found with you. We can sit in total silence and it never feels awkward, 'cause we're speaking with our hearts without a single spoken word. I can tell you all my secrets, I can show you all my fears, and you just listen patiently and you wipe away my tears. There's no pressure to be perfect, there's no standard to achieve, just the freedom to be honest and the courage to believe that what we have is genuine, that what we have is real, the most profound and simple way a human heart can feel. 'Cause you walked into my life like a gentle calming breeze, and you put my restless worry and anxious heart at ease. There was no hidden meaning, there were no confusing games, just a simple, honest beauty of the way you say my name. 'Cause this is easy love, it's as natural as the rain. It doesn't cause me worry, and it doesn't cause me pain. It's a Sunday morning feeling, it's a coffee in my hand, it's a language that my soul was always meant to understand. It doesn't have to shout to prove that it is strong and true. This simple, sweet and soulful, easy love I found with you. And some might think it's boring, that it lacks a fiery spark, but I would rather have the candle that illuminates the dark than a firework that's beautiful but over in a flash and leaves you in the silence with a memory of the crash. Easy love, easy love. Ooh, the stars above. This easy love is more than enough for me. You see, so easy. City lights fade in the rearview mirror tonight. Your hand in mine feels like everything's right. Radio low, just the sound of your breathing. This moment here is all I'm believing. Streets are empty, world's asleep, but our hearts are wide awake. Every mile we drive together makes tomorrow worth the wait. On this midnight drive with you, everything feels brand new. No destination, just this feeling. Your love's the only thing worth keeping. On this midnight drive, midnight drive. Streetlights painting shadows on your face. Time moves slow when we're in this space. No words needed, silence speaks volumes here. With every turn you draw near. Moon is watching from above, guiding us through city streets. In this car we found our freedom, where two hearts can finally meet. On this midnight drive with you, everything feels brand new. No destination, just this feeling. Your love's the only thing worth keeping. On this midnight drive, midnight drive. Let's get lost until the sunrise. Find ourselves in each other's eyes. This road goes on forever, long as we're together. On this midnight drive with me, everything feels brand new. No destination, just this feeling, just this feeling. Your love's the only thing worth keeping. On this midnight drive, midnight drive. Just you and me, midnight drive. Just you and me, feeling alive. There's a crack in the ceiling that looks just like a face, a silent observer of this lonely, quiet place. There's a stain on the carpet where I spilled the wine that night when we were celebrating, and everything felt right. This room has seen it all. It's seen the good, it's seen the bad, it's seen the happiest I've been, and the absolute most sad. It holds our history in the dust and in the air, a silent testament to a love that is no longer there. And I wonder what they'd tell me if they could say my name. Would they tell me that I'm guilty, or that you're the one to blame? Or would a secret that everybody deep down already knows. Yeah, if these walls could talk, all the stories they would tell of a heaven that we built, and the moment that it fell, they would speak of midnight laughter, they would speak of morning tears, and the sound of two hearts breaking, echoing through the years. They've been the only witness, they have seen it all is true. And if these walls could talk, they would only talk of you. They would only talk of you. The pain is slowly peeling in the corner by the door, just like the promises that we don't make anymore. I can still hear the echo of your footsteps in the hall. I can still see your shadow as it's dancing on the wall. I've tried to rearrange it to make it feel like mine, to erase the evidence of a more romantic time. But every corner holds a ghost, every window holds a view of a life I used to live when I was living it with you. And I wonder what they're thinking as they watch me sit alone in the quiet, empty kingdom of our broken, fallen throne. Would they tell me to move on now, or would they tell me to hold on until the final memory is finally truly gone? Yeah, if these walls could talk, all the stories they would tell of a heaven that we built, and the moment that it fell, they would speak of midnight laughter, they would speak of morning tears, and the sound of two hearts breaking, echoing through the years. They've been the only witness, they have seen it all, it's true. And if these walls could talk, they would only talk of you. Well, maybe it's time to leave them, time to close the door and find a place where your ghost doesn't haunt me anymore. For the walls that do not know your name or know my pain, so I can learn to live and learn to love again. If these walls could talk, they'd say it's time to walk away from all the memories, away from all the talk. If these walls could talk, they'd say don't get lost. If these walls could talk.
Squeeze of lemon in my water glass, letting go of all that's past. Citrus morning, fresh and bright. Everything's gonna be alright. Vitamin C for my weary soul, making me feel whole. Tangy sweetness on my tongue, new flowing through, making everything feel new. Citrus morning, sharp and clean, best feeling I've ever seen. Orange sunrise, grapefruit sky, spreading my wings, learning to fly. Bitter and sweet combined as one, rising with the morning sun. Peeling back the layers now, taking my solemn vow to embrace this tangy life, cut through down like a knife. Citrus morning wakes me up, filling up my empty cup. Zesty energy flowing through, making everything feel new. Citrus morning, sharp and clean, best feeling I've ever seen. Oh, sour turned to sweet somehow, living in the here and now. Refreshing breeze upon my face, found my natural pace. Citrus morning wakes me up, with my empty cup. Zesty energy flowing through, making everything feel new. Citrus morning, sharp and clean, best feeling I've ever seen. It's feeling I've ever seen. Starting every day this way. Citrus keeps the dark at bay. The sun is hanging low now, painting everything in sight with a warm and gentle, hazy, honey-colored light. The day is letting go now with a soft and easy sigh, and the first stars waking up in the corner of the sky. We're sitting on the porch, we're not saying very much, just communicating with a simple, easy touch. The world can keep on rushing with its hurry and its pace, but we have found our shelter in this quiet, sacred space. And the ordinary houses on our ordinary street look like a perfect painting, so beautiful and sweet. And in this perfect moment, there's nowhere I'd rather be than right here next to you, with you right here next to me. 'Cause we're living in the golden hour, you and I, beneath the magic of a slowly fading pastel sky. Everything feels possible, and everything feels right as we're wrapped up in the blanket of the coming gentle night. Let's just bottle up this feeling, this moment in the sun, before the day is over, before the day is done in our golden hour. Your head is on my shoulder, your fingers laced in mine, a living, breathing masterpiece of a beautiful design. The breeze breeze carrying the scent of flowers from the lawn, as we're sitting in the stillness between the day and dawn. I wanna memorize your profile, the way the light hits your face, a perfect work of art in this perfect time and place. 'Cause moments just like this one are so precious and so few, and I'm so grateful I get to spend all of mine with you. And the ordinary traffic on our ordinary street sounds like a gentle rhythm, so beautiful and sweet. And in this perfect moment, there's nowhere I'd rather be than right here next to you, with you right here next to me. 'Cause we're living in the golden hour, you and I. The magic of a slowly fading pastel sky, and everything feels possible, and everything feels right as we're wrapped up in the blanket of the coming gentle night. Let's just bottle up this feeling, this moment in the sun, before the day is over, before the day is done, in our golden hour. When the world gets heavy and the days are cold and gray, I'll close my eyes and come right back to the ending of this day, and I'll feel your gentle presence, and I'll know that I'll get through. 'Cause I'll always have the memory of this golden hour with you. Golden hour, you and me. Yeah, the golden hour, golden hour, eternally. Let it be golden, just you and just you and me. Yeah. Oh, blank canvas staring back at me, full of possibility. Oh, every choice becomes a brushstroke here, painting through my joy and fear. Colors mixing shades unique, finding courage when I'm weak. No mistakes, just happy accidents. This is my art of existence, living this canvas life each day, creating in my own special way. Every moment's a masterpiece in time. This beautiful life is mine. Canvas life, work of art, expression straight from the heart. Oh. Bold strokes and gentle touches too, mixing old with something new. Yeah, yeah. Abstract feelings take their form through the calm and through the storm. Palette full of memories made, light and shadow, sun and shade. My perspective changes what I see. This artwork is uniquely me, man. This canvas life each day, creating in my own special way. Every moment's a masterpiece in time. This beautiful life is mine. Canvas life, work of art, expression straight from the heart. Some will love it, some
that's okay. This is where I stand, my authentic self on full display, living art in every way. Living this canvas life each day, living in my own special way. Every moment's a masterpiece in time. This beautiful life is mine. Canvas life, work of art, expression straight from the heart. Never finished, always growing, creative river flowing.
The water isn't black glass. The air is salt and cold. A story of the evening that is waiting to be told. The city is a skyline of a million diamond lights, a silent witness to my lonely, solitary nights. Oh, I come here to this shoreline when my thoughts are running loud, to escape the noisy comfort of a suffocating crowd. The rhythm of the tide is a slow and steady friend on which my weary, worried, and my wounded soul depend. And the only thing above me that seems to understand is that perfect circle hanging over this forgotten land. It asks for no confession, it doesn't judge my sin, it just illuminates the quiet, lonely state I'm in. Oh, you're my harbor moon, silent and so bright. You pull the tide of sadness from my heart and you make it right. You hang there in the stillness, you hang there in the blue, and you make me feel there's someone who is watching my life through. You don't need to say a word, I know you'll be there soon. My constant, my companion, my beautiful harbor moon. A foghorn cries out softly, a low and gentle sound from a ship that's headed somewhere that I know I'll never be bound. For my journey is an inward one, my travels are within, to find the place where healing can courageously begin. And you've seen me at my strongest, and you've seen me at my worst, through the seasons of my famine and the seasons of my thirst. And you've never looked away, you've never seemed to change it. A familiar, friendly face within a world that's
just illuminates the quiet, hopeful state I'm in. Oh, you're my harbor moon, silent and so bright. You pull the tide of sadness from my heart and you make it right. You hang there in the stillness, you hang there in the blue, and you make me feel there's someone who is watching my life through. You don't need to say a word, I know you'll be there soon. My constant, my companion, my beautiful harbor moon. And I wonder if you're looking at this very moon tonight from a different window in a different pale of light. Does it make you feel as peaceful? Does it make you feel as small in the face of something beautiful that will outlast us all? Harbor moon, coming soon. My harbor moon, a lovely, lovely tune, shining down, on this lonely town. My harbor moon. Sun-kissed skin, salty air, running fingers through your windblown hair. Days so long they never seem to end with you. Summer's my best friend, and flip-flops and sundresses blowing. Happiness keeps growing. Every day's a celebration. This is our foundation. Living in an endless summer, life couldn't get much better. You and I beneath blue skies, paradise behind your eyes. Endless summer, hearts on fire. You're everything I desire. Beach bonfires and guitar strings, all the joy that summer brings. Dancing barefoot in the sand. Your love is my wonderland. Oh yeah. Ice cream melting in the heat, moments so sweet. Sunset cruises, midnight swims, where our new life begins. Living in an endless summer, life couldn't get much better. You and I beneath blue skies, paradise behind your eyes. Endless summer, hearts on fire. You're everything I desire. Seasons change, but we'll remain in this sunshine. living in an endless summer. Life couldn't get much better. You and I beneath blue skies, paradise behind your eyes. Endless summer, hearts on fire. You're everything I desire. This endless summer never fades. In the memories we've made, forever in this golden light. Our love shines bright. Endless summer in my heart, never wanna be apart. You're my sunshine, you're my joy. This love nothing can destroy.
Found a shoebox in the closet, tied up with a faded string, full of paper memories and the joy they used to bring. And there you were in handwritten ink on the back of a seaside view. Wish you were here, it said, in a careless, lovely blue. The edges are all softened, the corners are all bent, a souvenir of feelings and the precious time we spent. Each one's a single moment, a chapter in the past, a love we thought was strong enough to ever, always last. And I run my thumb across the words, I can almost feel your hand, from a simpler time and place in a far and distant land. Every sentence is a whisper from a ghost I used to know, from a garden we both planted, but we never watched it grow. These faded postcards tell a story of the sun, of a race we thought we'd finish, a race we'd already won. But the ink is getting lighter with every passing year, and the promises are fading, though the memory is clear. It's a beautiful collection of the happiness and cost, a museum of a future that we somehow must have lost, just faded. Here's one from New Orleans with a picture of a band. You wrote about the music and the magic of the land. You said it made you think of all the songs we'd yet to write, dancing in the kitchen in the pale and soft moonlight. And I can almost hear the saxophone, I can almost taste the rain, a perfect sweet illusion that is shielding me from pain. But the photograph is silent and the ink can't make a sound, just a monument to something that is nowhere to be found. And I run my thumb across your name, I can almost feel your hand, from a simpler time and place in a far and distant land. Every sentence is a whisper from a ghost I used to know, from a garden we both planted, but we never watched it grow. These faded
tell a story of the sun, of a race we thought we'd finish, a race we'd already won. But the ink is getting lighter with every passing year, and the promises are fading, though the memory is clear. It's a beautiful collection of the happiness and cost, a museum of a future that we somehow must have lost, just faded. And I don't know if I keep them to remember or forget the sweetest, kindest, gentlest love I haven't gotten over yet. Are they an anchor to my past, or a beacon for my soul? The only part of you that I can ever really hold. Faded postcards from the start. Faded postcards, a work of art, falling apart. My broken heart. Faded postcards.
Yeah. Yeah. Walking through familiar streets alone. Every corner holds memories of home. Your smile lingers in the evening air. Turn around, but you're not there. Photographs and faded letters reminds me of when we were together. Though you're gone, you're never far, living in my heart like a guiding star. Echoes of you in everything I do. Your spirit stays with me like a timeless melody. Echoes of you paint my world in shades of blue, but they're beautiful somehow, living in the here and now. Living in the here and now. Morning coffee tastes the same, but nothing's quite like before you came. Changed my life in subtle ways that still resonate through my days. Little things bring you back to me, a song, a scent, a memory. You're woven through my every thought, the lessons that you taught. Yeah, echoes of you in everything I do. Your spirit stays with me like a timeless melody. Echoes of you paint my world in shades of blue, but they're beautiful somehow, living in the here and now. Some say time will heal it all, but I don't want these echoes to fall. They remind me I was loved, they remind me of what was. Echoes of you in everything I do. Your spirit stays with me like Petals falling like gentle snow, walking beneath trees all aglow. Springtime arrived and brought you to me. This is how love's supposed to be. Blossoms blooming everywhere we turn, sweet lessons that we learn. Beauty doesn't last forever, but this moment we'll remember. Cherry blossom rain falling down, covering this sacred ground like confetti from the sky. Perfect moment, you and I. Cherry blossom rain, so serene, most beautiful thing I've seen. Fragrance floating on the April breeze. Your smile brings me to my knees. Nature showing us the finest art, just like the beauty in your heart. Seasons change, but memories stay. Perfect spring day, hand in hand beneath these trees, feeling finally free. Cherry blossom rain falling down, covering this sacred ground like confetti from the sky. Perfect moment, you and I. Cherry blossom rain, so serene, most beautiful thing I've seen. Petals fade, but love grows strong. This is where we both belong. Every ending's a new start. You forever change my heart. Cherry blossom rain falling down, covering this sacred ground like confetti from the sky. Cherry blossom rain, so serene, most beautiful thing I've seen. When blossoms fall next year again, I remember where we've been. Cities alight with electric glow tonight. Neon signs reflecting in your eyes, so bright. Walking these streets with you feels surreal. This urban love is something I can feel. Taxis rushing by in yellow streams. We're living in these neon dreams. Skyscrapers touching midnight sky. With you I feel like I can fly. Neon dreams lighting up the dark. You ignited that eternal spark. In this city that never sleeps, your love is the treasure that I keep. Neon dreams, electric soul. With you I'm finally whole. Sidewalk cafes and the buzz of life. Through all the noise, you're crystal clear tonight. Corner shops and late night diners glow. You're the only destination I need to know. Street performers playing soulful songs in this place where we belong. Every corner holds a memory of how you set me free. Neon dreams lighting up the dark.
painting colors in the sky. New beginning written in your eyes. Yesterday's shadow fade away. Standing here, ready for today. Feel the warmth upon my face. Every moment finds its place. Got this feeling deep inside, like I'm finally alive. Chasing golden horizon, where the light keeps rising. Every step feels brand new, walking straight into the truth. Golden horizons calling, never stop, keep moving forward. This is where I'm meant to be, finally feeling free. Dreams that waited through the night, now they're dancing in the light. All the doubt that held me down can't touch me now. Feel the rhythm of my heart. This is just the start. Got this fire burning bright, guiding me through life. Chasing golden horizons, where the light keeps rising. Every step feels brand new, walking straight into the truth. Golden horizons calling, never stop, keep moving forward. This is where I'm meant to be, finally feeling free. No more waiting for tomorrow. Leave behind the pain and sorrow. Every sunrise brings a chance to live this life, this sacred dance. Yeah. Chasing golden horizons, where the light keeps rising. Walking straight into the truth. Golden horizons calling out, stop, keep moving forward. This is where I'm meant to be. This is only feeling free. Keep on shining, leading me home. The ice is clinking in my glass, a slow and steady beat. The city lights are blurry through the hazy summer heat. The sax behind the bar is crying, low and sweet and long. It's playing out the story of where everything went wrong. Got your memory on the table, right here next to my drink. It's funny how the past is always closer than you think. Just one more sip to burn away the edges of the pain, and then I'll walk out of this bar and into the falling rain. The bartender is watching me, he's seen this all before. Another lonely soul who's washed up on his shore. He doesn't say a word, he just gives a knowing nod. Another prayer sent up to a silent, sleeping God. It's just a night of bourbon and the blues. Paying my respects, I'm paying all my dues for a love that was a fire and a love that was a flame. And the couple in the corner, they're holding on so tight. They're living in the moment, in the middle of the night. They remind me of the way we used to be so long ago. Before we learned the lessons that we never wish to know. I should feel jealous, but I only feel resigned to the different path I'm walking, the one I've left behind. 'Cause everyone's got their own story, everyone's got their own scars, hiding in the shadows of these lonely little bars. The music's getting softer now, it's almost closing time. The last few notes are hanging like an unsolved perfect crime. And I know I should be leaving, but I don't know where to go. So I'll have one more for the road, and I'll drink it nice and slow. It's just a night of bourbon and the blues. Paying my respects, I'm paying all my dues for a love that was a fight, and a love that was a flame, and the ashes that are left when I whisper your name. There's a comfort in the sorrow, there's a truth within the ache, for all the promises we made and all the hearts we had to break. It's just a night of bourbon and the blues, and the warmth spreads through my body, a temporary peace, a fleeting, false and fragile, beautiful release. And for a moment I forget that I'll wake up all alone with just the consequences of the seeds that I have sown. Bourbon and the blues, yeah, the bourbon and the blues. Nothing left to lose, just the bourbon and the blues. Drink it down, nice and slow, nowhere else to go. Ooh, yeah. The water's black like polished glass tonight, reflecting back the distant harbor lights, each one a beacon, a steady gentle gleam for a lonely ship or a forgotten dream. The salt's in the air, a cool and cleansing breeze. It's whispering secrets through the cypress trees. I come here often when the world's too much, watching the tide roll in and roll away, washing the troubles of another day. There's a rhythm here, constant and slow, that teaches you how to let things go. Oh, these harbor lights, they don't judge or blame, they just keep on burning, forever the same. They guide the lost soul safely to the shore and make you feel you're not alone anymore. In the quiet darkness, there's a comfort in sight. My steady, silent harbor light. Oh, a foghorn cries, a long and lonely sound from somewhere out on the hallowed ground of the deep dark water, where mysteries sleep and the promises the ocean has to keep. I think of all the journeys, all the hellos and goodbyes that have happened right here under these same skies. Every light's a story, every glimmer is a prayer for someone out there somewhere, watching the ships glide in and glide away, carrying the burdens of another day. There's a peace out here, constant and slow, it's teaching my weary heart how to let go. All these harbor lights, they don't judge or blame, they just keep on burning, forever the same. They guide the lost soul safely to the shore and make you feel you're not alone anymore. In a quiet darkness, there's a comfort inside. My steady, silent harbor lights. Oh, oh, calm and the grace, finding my footing in this sacred space. The world can keep spinning, it's alright by me, 'cause for a little while my soul feels free. Harbor light shining for me, my harbor light guiding me home, you see. Shining eternal light, harbor light. Oh, shining eternally. Ooh, yeah. The world outside is raging like a storm on a violent sea, and it's tossing my weary vessel so relentlessly. The winds of doubt are blowing, the waves of fear crash down, and I'm so afraid that in this endless ocean I will drown. I've been sailing for so long, I've been searching for the shore, for a place to rest my tired hands and not fight anymore. I've been navigating blindly through the darkness and the cold, with a story in my spirit that has never yet been told. But then I see your light, a beacon in the gray, calling me back home to you and showing me the way. And all at once the waves are calm, the wind begins to cease, and I am overwhelmed by a perfect sense of peace. 'Cause you're my safe harbor from the storm,
You're the place that keeps my fragile spirit warm when I'm lost and broken, tired and so weak. You're the comfort and the solace that my soul will always seek. I can finally lower my anchor, and I can finally rest my head and believe in every single gentle word you've ever said. You're my safe harbor. Ooh, hey. In your arms I am protected from the ghosts of yesterday. All the fears and all the failures seem to melt and fade away. You don't try to fix me, you don't try to make me change. You just see the man I am, and you don't find it strange that I have my imperfections, that I have my share of scars. You just love me for my own truth underneath the moon and stars. And in your quiet presence I am finally free to be the truest, most authentic, most courageous version of me. 'Cause you are the light, a beacon in the gray, calling me back home to you and showing me the way. And all at once the waves are calm, the wind begins to cease, and I am overwhelmed by a perfect sense of peace. 'Cause you're my safe harbor from the storm. You're the place that keeps my fragile spirit warm when I'm lost and broken, tired and so weak. You're the comfort and the solace that my soul will always seek. I can finally lower my anchor, and I can finally rest my head and believe in every single gentle word you've ever said. You're my safe harbor, you're my safe harbor, safe harbor. You're my safe harbor, safe harbor. You're my safe harbor. Safe harbor, you and me, yeah. Safe harbor, finally free. I'm coming home, no longer will I roam. You are my harbor. You are my harbor. I'm walking through the city late at night, bathed in the artificial hazy light, and things just open up in front of me. Path of least resistance, totally free. A gentle swoosh as I am walking through. No effort for me, nothing left to do. It feels like life is moving on its own. My world is full of automatic doors, of easy entries on forgotten floors. People slide right in and out of view, with nothing much for me to hold on to. Just a passive journey with no call. I think about the way you came to me. It felt so easy, it was meant to be. You opened up without a single touch. I I never thought that it could mean so much. A gentle swoosh as you were walking through. The highways humming a hypnotic tune under the lonely afternoon. The lines on the road are flashing by like the years of my life, and I don't know why, but I'm thinking of you in the town we left behind. A memory that's always on my mind. Every mile I put between us in that place, I can still see your smile, I can still see your face. The sun is setting in my weary eyes, painting the colors of our last goodbyes. And I'm driving faster, trying to outrun the pain, but every single thought just brings me back again. And you're getting smaller in my rearview mirror, but the feeling in my heart is only getting clearer. I'm moving forward, but my soul is looking back down that empty, winding, lonely track. Maybe distance doesn't heal, it just makes it real, that what we had is something I'll always feel, even as you're fading in my rearview mirror. The radio's playing some forgotten song that we used to sing to all summer long. I almost changed the station, but I let it play and let the memory have its way. Remember driving with the windows down, the kings and queens of that sleepy little town. We had it all mapped out, a perfect grand design. Never thought your road would be different from mine. The darkness is falling in my weary eyes, under the blanket of these starry skies. And I'm driving faster, trying to outrun the ghost of the one person that I miss the most. And you're getting smaller in my rearview mirror, but the feeling in my heart is only getting clearer. I'm moving forward, but my soul is looking back down that empty, winding, lonely track. Maybe distance doesn't heal, it just makes it real, that what we had is something I'll always feel, even as you're fading in my rearview mirror. Oh, the road ahead is empty, dark and wide, with just my own reflection right here by my side. And I have to believe there's a reason for it all, a reason we rise, a reason we fall. Rearview mirror, fading out of sight. In my rearview mirror, alone with the night, getting smaller, smaller, still shining bright. Lights are shrinking in the rear view now. take a breath and I can feel my brow begin to soften and my shoulders fall as I begin to answer my own call. Yeah, this car becomes a transitional space to leave that busy and demanding place and slowly re-become the man I am. This quiet, lonely drive home is the plan. The buffer zone between the day and night, beneath the fading and the final light. I'm shedding all the roles I have to play at the closing of another weary day. A decompression for a tired man. Yeah. I'm turning off the news, I'll play a song, yeah, about where weary, lonely hearts belong. Oh, the engine hums a steady, faithful tune beneath the patient and the rising moon.
The final customer has gone away at the closing of a literary day. The owner turns the open sign around, a deeply peaceful and a holy ground. The only light is from a single lamp, a cozy shelter safe from cold and damp. The spines are waiting, patient on the shelves. Oh, the magic of a bookstore after dark. For our true selves, the characters all whisper in the gloom, filling up the quiet, dusty room. Every book's a portal and a friend, a story that will never truly end, a universe we build within ourselves. I'm walking through the aisle so soft and slow. The wooden floorboards creak and seem to know that this is when the truest tales are told. Yeah, in leather bindings, precious and so.
Sitting in the same room, but a million miles apart. There's a universe of silence protecting my own heart. You're reading your own novel, I'm staring at my phone. A modern kind of portrait of two people all alone. I remember when the quiet was a comfortable embrace, a language that we spoke in this sacred special place. But now the air is heavy with the things we don't confess, a vocabulary of longing and of shared and deep distress. And I wanna build a bridge here, but I don't know where to start, to find the missing pieces of this broken work of art. We're so close, I could touch you, but you feel so far away. And the list of things I want to, but I'll never get to say, grows every day. We're living in the space between the words we want to find, the casualty of feelings that we've somehow left behind. It's not a fight, it's not a war, it's something much more bleak, the deafening cold silence of a language we don't speak. And I'm so afraid of what would happen if the quiet ever breaks, for the sake of both
space between. I think about that first night we talked until the dawn, before the complications and the lines were ever drawn. It was easy and so natural, the conversation flowed. We were planting seeds of something that we both would watch get sold. Now we're tending to a garden that is overgrown with weeds of our unfulfilled desires and our unacknowledged needs. And we're both too tired to pull them, we're both too scared to try. So we just let the silence grow and reach toward the sky. And I wanna build a bridge here, but I don't know where to start to find the missing pieces of this broken work of art. We're so close, I could touch you, but you feel so far away. And the list of things I want to, but I'll never get to say, grows every day. We're living in the space between the words we wanna find, the casualty of feelings that we've somehow left behind. It's not a fight, it's not a war, it's something much more bleak, the deafening cold silence of a language we don't speak. And I'm so afraid of what would happen if the quiet ever breaks, for the sake of both our futures, for both our weary sakes. In the space between, is this just how love gets old, or is this how it dies? In the failure of confession, in the kindness of the lies we tell ourselves is normal, that all couples are this way. But the truth is in the quiet at the closing of the day, the space between, so vast and keen, the space between, a silent lonely scene between you and me, the space between,
We're walking home, the hour's getting late. Beneath the watchful lie of sleeping fate, the world is quiet, we are all alone, in a circle of the golden light that's thrown. And something in this hazy amber glow makes it safe to let my truest feelings show. The truth comes out, it doesn't even try. These are my street light confessions. You and I were saying things we never would by day, in a fragile and a beautifully honest way. The darkness is a cloak that keeps us safe from all the world's demanding cruel shade, beneath a patient and a listening sky. Yeah. face is half in shadow, half in light. It makes you look so different in the night, more vulnerable and more open and more true than the person that the daylight thinks it knew. And something in this hazy amber glow makes it safe to let my truest feelings show. The truth comes out, it doesn't even try. These are my street light confessions. You and I were saying things we never would by day, in a fragile and a beautifully honest way. The darkness is a cloak that keeps us safe from all the world's demanding cruel change. Beneath a patient and a listening sky, maybe we'll forget when morning comes, the beating of these late night honest drums. But the truth will still be hanging in the air, silent and a beautifully answered prayer. Streetlight confession, no more questions. Streetlight confessions, yeah. In the hazy glow, now I know. There wasn't any drama, there wasn't any fight, just a gradual diminishing of a once so blinding light. We didn't have a final scene, we didn't have a crash, we didn't burn up in a fire, we just turned into the ash of a fire that was beautiful, of a fire that was warm, that protected and that shielded us from every passing storm. It's a strange and quiet feeling, this gentle soft decay, the slow and calm and certain, sad slipping and slide away. And it's harder than a clean break, it's harder than the pain of a sudden summer thunderstorm, of a violent winter rain. 'Cause there's no one here to blame, there is nothing left to mend, just a quiet, sad acceptance that this is the very end. We're in the slow fade now, the colors draining out. We're a whisper of a feeling, not a passionate loud shout. And it's a graceful sad surrender, it's a beautiful defeat, the most profoundly honestly and bittersweet sweet treat. And I don't know when it's over, 'cause there is no finish line, just the quiet sad acceptance that you are no longer mine. In the slow fade, about the weather. We still ask about the day, in a kind and gentle, careful and a memorized, safe way. We are like two friendly strangers who have known each other's souls, and are now just playing simple and uncomplicated, easy roles. Those are the friends we said we'd always be, a promise that we've kept, yeah. While the ghost of all our passion is silently just wept. In the corner of the bedroom, in the center of the car, for the beautiful, sad, lovely truth of exactly who we are. And it's harder than a clean break, it's harder than the pain of a sudden summer thunderstorm, of a violent winter rain. 'Cause there's no one here to blame, there is nothing left to mend, just a quiet, sad acceptance that this is the very end. We're in the slow fade now, colors draining out. We're a whisper of a feeling, not a passionate loud shout. And it's a graceful, sad surrender. It's a beautiful defeat, the most profoundly, honestly, and bittersweet, sweet treat. And I don't know when it's over, 'cause there is no finish line, just a quiet, sad acceptance that you are no longer mine. In the slow fade, maybe this is for the best, to put our wild and weary and our wounded hearts to rest. Not with a bang, but with a whisper, not with a flood, but with a drought. The slow and sad and certain, gentle, quiet, fading out. The slow fade, we paid, fading, fading, the love we're trading for the slow fade. Yeah. Coffee's gone cold, staring at the phone. Another Sunday spent all alone, scrolling through pictures of life we once knew, a different version of me and you, yeah. The rain is tapping a rhythm on the pane, a melancholy familiar refrain, yeah. I wonder if you ever stop and think, when you're standing right there on the brink of calling me up, just to say hello, to see if there's a seed that can still grow. We left it broken, but the piece it remained, a puzzle of sunshine and a rain. Maybe someday, maybe we'll find our way back to the love we lost on a forgotten track. Maybe the timing was wrong, maybe the stars weren't aligned, but the thought of you is always on my mind. Someday, maybe we'll get a second chance for one more soulful, one more lasting dance.
I heard you moved to a house by the sea. Hope you found the peace that you couldn't find with me. I'm still in the city, the noise and the lights, fighting my own battles in the lonely nights. I kept the old sweatshirt you used to wear. Sometimes I hold it just to feel you there. Is it foolish to hope? Is it crazy to dream that we could restart? Or so it would seem. I think about calling just to hear your voice, to know if leaving was ever really your choice. We let it shatter, but the pieces remain, a mosaic of pleasure and of pain. And maybe someday, maybe we'll find our way back to the love that we lost on a forgotten track. Maybe the timing was wrong, maybe the stars weren't aligned, but the thought of you is always on my mind. Someday, maybe we'll get a second chance for one more soulful, one more lasting dance. But maybe it's a whisper, a fragile, hopeful sound on this uncertain, shaky ground. And until that someday comes to call, I'll be here waiting, ready to give my all. Someday, you and me. Yeah, someday, maybe we'll finally be free. Someday. We'll see. Someday. The house is quiet, the afternoon is gray. I'm watching all my worries drift away. I'm holding porcelain, it's warm and deep, a silent promise that my soul can't keep. It's not about the taste, it's not the heat. There's something meditating, so sweet, a lesson in the impermanence of things. I'm watching the steam from a teacup, the peace it brings, a tiny ghost that dances and then fades. A series of beautiful, soft charades. It doesn't try to stay, it just lets go. A quiet and a deeply soulful flow, the gentlest of all life's offerings. It rises like a prayer into the air, a tiny answer to a silent prayer. Yeah, it disappears and doesn't leave a trace. A lesson in humility and grace. It's not about the taste, it's not the heat. It's something meditating, so sweet, a lesson in the impermanence of things. I'm watching the steam from a teacup, the peace it brings, a tiny ghost that dances and then fades. A series of beautiful, soft charades. It doesn't try to stay, it just lets go. A quiet and a deeply soulful flow, the gentlest of all life's offerings.
doesn't last. That holding on just keeps you in the past. The key is just to watch it come and go, and trust the steady and the gentle flow. Steam from a teacup, filling my cup, yeah, dancing and then gone, until the dawn. Oh, I'm walking with my head down, lost in thought, in all the tiny battles I have fought. The city's gray, a backdrop for my mood, a lonely and a quiet solitude. And then my eyes just happen to fall down on this forgotten corner of the town, and see a sign of hope I didn't know. A tiny flower in a crack in the pavement grows, a stubborn and a beautiful display of finding your own light in your own way. It didn't ask for permission or for space, it just found beauty in a broken place. A quiet lesson in the jungle show. It's surrounded by the concrete and the stone. It's had to do its growing all alone. It doesn't have the glory of the rose, but it's the strongest kind of light that heaven knows. My eyes just happen to fall down on this forgotten corner of the town, and see a sign of hope I didn't know. Oh, yeah. I'm tracing all the lines upon your palm, in this quiet and this meditative calm. Each one's a river, each one is a road, a secret and a beautifully written code. I know the little scar upon your thumb from that one summer when the days were numb, and I know the callous parts from all your work. I'm studying the geography of your head, a lovely quirk, a map of everywhere that you have been, of every loss and every single win. It's more familiar than my own to me, soulful and a silent history, in every valley and in every lurk. Yeah. I know the way it feels when it holds mine, a perfect and a soul-defining sign of comfort and of safety and of grace, in this demanding and this frantic. I've got a journal open on my knee, a conversation just between myself and me.
I'm tracing all the roads that I have been, the quiet losses and the noisy winds. For every river that I had to cross, for every treasure that I thought was lost, I'm finding patterns, I can see the signs. I'm drawing borders, I am marking lines. I'm mapping my own soul, a world unknown, a quiet country that is all my own. Discovering the mountains and the seas, the hidden forests and the ancient trees. I'm finally claiming what was always mine. This territory has its deserts too, the lonely places that I struggle through, but even there a single flower grew. This territory has its desert too, the lonely places that I struggle through, but even there a single flower grew, a sign of hope to see me through and through. For every river that I had to cross, for every treasure that I thought was lost, I'm finding patterns, I can see the signs. I'm drawing borders, I am marking lines. I'm mapping my own soul, a world unknown, a quiet country that is all my own. Discovering the mountains and the seas, the hidden forests and the ancient trees. I'm finally claiming what was always mine. This is a landscape that is mine to tend, my own reliable and lifelong friend. And I will learn its seasons and its ways, for all my coming days, my days, my days, yeah. All my coming days, no, no, days, mapping my own soul, yeah, taking control, yeah, world unknown. Oh, I know, all my own. The screen is cold, the conversation's dead. I'm overthinking every word I said. The last thing that I said was full of hope, a fragile and a sentimental trope. And then those two blue check marks just appeared, the very thing I secretly had feared, a confirmation that the words went through. But I've been left on read by you. It's nothing new, the loudest silence I have ever known, staring at the brightness of my phone. It's a quiet and a modern kind of pain, a digital and soul corroding rain, with nothing I can say or I can do. I see her online posting other things, the casual and careless pain it brings, a story of your coffee or your cat, a world that's so much simpler than all that. Oh no, those
those two blue check marks just appeared. The very thing I secretly had feared. A confirmation that the words went through. But I've been left unread by you. It's nothing new. The loudest silence I have ever known. Staring at the brightness of my phone. It's a quiet and a modern kind of pain. A digital and soul corroding rain. With nothing I can say or I can do. No answer is an answer in itself. It's time to put my phone back on the shelf. To close the app and try to close my heart. And find a way to make a brand new start. Left on red inside my head. Yeah, the loudest sound spinning round.
It's heavy on my wrist, a gentle weight, a silent guardian of time and fate. The leather strap is worn and soft with age, a silent actor on a different stage. Tiny scratches on the crystal glass are memories of moments that have passed. A steady rhythm that is not my own. How I'm wearing my father's watch, and I'm not alone. A quiet heartbeat ticking on my skin, a testament to where I've always been. It doesn't just tell time, it tells a tale. A love that will not falter or will fail. The strongest, truest seed that has been sown. I see his hands when I look down mine. A beautiful and soul-defining line. He wore this through the worry and joy, when he was just a hopeful, dreaming boy. The tiny scratches on the crystal glass are memories of moments that have passed. A steady rhythm that is not my own. I'm wearing my father's watch, and I'm not alone. A quiet heartbeat ticking on my skin, a testament to where I've always been. It doesn't just tell time, it tells a tale. A love that will not falter or will fail. The strongest, truest seed that has been sown. It reminds me that my time is borrowed too. In everything I say and all I do, to live a life that he'd be proud to see, reflected in his legacy to me. And I'm my father's watch. It means so much. Yeah, steady beat, bittersweet. Used to think that love was just a game of chance and luck, a fragile, hopeful feeling that could easily get stuck between the misconnections and the timing that was wrong. A temporary melody in a much more lonely song. I walked a path of solitude. I thought it was my fate to always be the one who was a little bit too late. Yeah. I'd given up on destiny, I'd given up on signs. I was just content with reading in between the lines. But the moment that I saw you, the universe stood still, and every empty space inside my heart began to fill. It wasn't a decision, it wasn't even a choice. It was like I'd finally come home when I heard your gentle voice. 'Cause I think we were written in the stars a long, long time ago. A secret constellation that only we could know. Every step I ever took was leading me to you. A cosmic, beautiful design, amazing and so new. And all the lonely nights I spent just staring at the sky, I was really only waiting for you to come passing by. It was written in the stars. And now the world looks different, it's brighter than before. Every day with you I'm finding more I can adore. The way you finish my sentence, the way you read my mind, the gentle, easy comfort that I thought I'd never find. You're the peace in my confusion, you're the quiet in my soul. You took the fractured pieces of my heart and made them whole. And I've never felt a feeling so powerful and true as this undeniable connection that I have with you. 'Cause the moment that I met you, the universe stood still, and every empty space inside my heart began to fill. It wasn't a decision, it wasn't even a choice. It was like I'd finally come home when I heard your gentle voice. 'Cause I think we were written in the stars a long, long time ago. Yeah. A secret constellation that only we could know. Every step I ever took was leading me to you. Yeah. A cosmic, beautiful design, amazing and so new. And all the lonely nights I spent just staring at the sky, I was really only waiting for you to come passing by. It was written in the stars. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, and some may call it fate, and some may call it chance, but I just call it you and me in this one and only dance. slow and steady drone, the only friend I have tonight. As I drive on all alone, the dashboard lights are glowing, a soft and gentle green, the most eventful and the most exciting, boring, lonely scene. I've packed up all my memories in a single worn-out bag, the white and silent sad surrender of a truce, a waving flag. I'm not running from the future, I am running from the past, from a feeling that was beautiful but never meant to last. And the lines upon the road are like a hypnotist design, and for the first time in forever, this quiet road feels mine. Every mile is a small victory, every sign's a sweet release, a quiet, calm and beautiful, a solitary peace. And I can see you fading in my rearview town tonight, a shrinking set of memories in the pale and distant light. I am driving toward the sunrise, I am leaving you behind, for the sake of my own spirit and the sake of my own mind. It's not that I don't love you, it's that I love me even more than the ghost of who I was with you behind a closed and locked, bolted door. In my rearview town, past a sleepy gas station, a beacon in the dark, a lonely, lovely firefly, a solitary spark. And I think of all the people who are sleeping in their beds, with a universe of worries running rampant in their heads. And I say a silent prayer for them, and then I say one for myself, for the lonely broken pieces of the book left on the shelf that I'm finally finished reading, though I didn't like the end. My familiar, sad and beautiful, my long-time lonely friend. And the lines upon the road are like a hypnotist design, and for the first time in forever, this quiet road feels mine. Every mile is a small victory, every sign's a sweet release, a quiet, calm and beautiful, a solitary peace. And I can see you fading in my rearview town tonight, shrinking set of memories in the pale and distant light. I am driving toward the sunrise, I am leaving you behind, for the sake of my own spirit and the sake of my own mind. It's not that I don't love you, it's that I love me even more than the ghost of who I was with you behind a closed and locked, bolted door. In my rearview town, the journey and the road, it's learning how to carry your own necessary load, without complaining of the way, without giving in to fear, and knowing that you're stronger than you were this time last year. Rearview town, fading down, my rearview town, no longer my crown. tired, and all my social graces have expired. The window shows a world of passing light, a silent movie in the fading night. You take an earbud, offer it to me, a simple act of soulful intimacy. You press the play button, and then I hear our secret soundtrack. Suddenly it's clear, we're in a world that's only ours alone. A private kingdom, a familiar throne. The rest of the world can't hear this melody. It's just for you, and it is just for me. And all my worries start to disappear. My head is leaning on your shoulder now. I don't remember when, I don't know how, but it just feels like where it's meant to be, as this sad song is washing over me. You take an earbud, offer it to me, a simple act of soulful intimacy. You press the play button, and then I hear a secret soundtrack. Suddenly it's clear, we're in a world that's only ours alone. A private kingdom, a familiar throne. The rest of the world can't hear this melody. It's just for you, and it is just for me. And all my worries start to disappear. One song can say more than 1,000 words. The sweetest message that I've ever heard. It's in the spaces in between the notes, a tiny little ship that keeps us both afloat. The shared headphones on these old stones, yeah. Our private show, soft and low.